So it's my pleasure to introduce my partner, co-producer of Speak Your Way to Wealth, Arvee-Robinson.
Decision to make a difference today and to do what I love to do.
Wow. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, that was such a warm welcome. Thank you, thank you. How many of you here would like to make massive wealth every time you speak? Yes. Now, how many of you not only want to make massive wealth every time you speak, but you want to do it effortlessly? Yes. Great. Then you're in the right place, because today for the next 90 minutes, I am going to show you how to do that. I'm going to show you how to use public speaking to attract clients. I'm going to show you how to use public speaking to increase sales and to generate unlimited leads, and use public speaking as a marketing strategy that works better than any other I know. How many people want to do that? Say yes. All right, so the first thing that you need to know if you're going to use speaking to grow your business is you need to know what are the benefits. Some of you might be saying, well, I'm not a public speaker. You don't have to be. We're all public speakers unless we speak to ourselves, right? So you're already a public speaker. But what are the benefits to you and your business? Now, number one benefit is it positions you as an expert, right? And we all like to buy from amateurs. Right? No, we want to buy from experts. So it positions you as an expert. Not only does it position you as an expert, but it positions you as an expert before you ever arrive to speak. Now, a lot of you don't know me, but how many of you thought I was an expert before I ever got on this stage? Right, right. And they will believe you are as well, and you will be the expert in your field. So it positions you as an expert before you arrive. Now, what I'm going to be teaching you here today is how to use free local talks. I'm not going to teach you how to be the keynote up here and how to get some speaker fee. But what I am going to teach you is how to get business. I'm going to teach you how to get leads and how to get clients and how to harness this thing called speaking so it'll work for you. How many people want to learn how to do that? Yes, great. So it positions you as an expert even before you arrive. It's a great way for people to get to know you. Through your personal story, people can get to know who you are. And we buy from people that we know, like, and trust. Right, so it's a great way to get people to know you, like you, and trust you right here in the front of the stage. You can reach more people at once. Look, there's probably 150 of you in the room. How long do you think it would take if I got each one of your cards and I tried to call you individually and talk to you for a half an hour or an hour on the phone so that you could get to know me or so that I could find out more about your business to see if I could help you? How long would it take? How long? Years. It would take me years because I probably would procrastinate. Who likes cold calling, right? I'd probably first procrastinate for a while, and then I'd probably, start dialing and smiling. It would take me a long time. So it's a great way for you to reach more people, one to many. All right, now the third one, and where we're going to spend the rest of our time today, is that persuasive sales presentation. This is the front of the room talk. Now this talk could be 5 minutes, 20 minutes, a half an hour, 45 minutes, or longer. It needs the same elements, whether it's 5 minutes or an hour and a half. We still need that beginning. We still need the story. We still need the meat, the training, and we need the call to action. But this particular presentation, this is what's going to bring you the money, having your front of the room talk. I'm going to talk more about that. Now, where do you go to do these free talks? Well, let's let the audience tell us where. Now, you could just blurt it out because we can't reach you that fast. So where would we, besides Chamber of Commerce? Where? Rotaries. Who said Rotaries? Okay, great. Come out. Run up. Rotary. Where else? Say. Lions Club. Service clubs. Yes. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Where else? Associations. Who said that? All right, I can reach you. For You Networking. Good. Who said that? Revel. Okay, networking groups. Where else? Toastmasters. Where else? Okay, you'll have to, if you're in the back row, come up, feel free to come up and get some candy. I can't reach that. Networking groups, industry groups. What's some more? Churches. Yes. Churches, schools, trade shows. What else? Where? Senior centers. Churches. Schools, service clubs. All right. The idea is that, look at, he's here for his candy. All righty, here's a couple. All right, the idea here is that you can do your local talks to get business just about anywhere your target market hangs out, right? Now, here's the key. You need to go to your target market. Now, niche marketing, you might say, well, what do I mean by that? Well, let me tell you a little story about one of my students. This is Donovan. Say hi, Donovan. Now, Donovan went through my training, went through my 3-day speaker training, got my system, and he decided that he was not going to waste his time with chambers because they had a mixed group. He wanted to go to a niche group marketing. So what he did is he created it himself. Now, Donovan is an escrow officer. So what he did is he decided that he was going to put a group together of his target market. So he got a place that would hold 100, 150 people, and he invited loan officers and real estate professionals and title professionals, and now he is emceeing in front of 150 people, just like this, all of his target market. How cool is that? Say, that's cool. Yeah. And so what happened is he did it every single week, and it's called a caravan. Anybody know what a caravan is called? A caravan is? Right. It's where these professionals come together. They often have outside speakers, because I spoke at his group a couple of times myself. And then they all talk about their property, jump in a van or a whole bunch of cars, and go and look at each other. You know what it is, huh, Tina? Yeah, jump in each other's, so it's to help each other sell each other's property. He did that, and he's in front of his target market every week. Now, after only a couple of weeks, he called me up, and he said, Arvee, he goes, guess what? I said, what? He goes, I bought a boat. Now, you can see that's a pretty big-sized boat. That's like a yacht. And, of course, he had to buy a truck to pull the boat. And I said, well, Donovan, how'd you do it? And he goes, I've been using your system. I've been in front of the group. And he gets clients every single time he speaks. So he said in the first couple of weeks, he got 8 clients. So I said, well, Donovan, what is 8 clients worth to you? Because I don't know, I'm not in that business. He said, well, transaction-wise, not a lot. It's maybe, $800, $1,000. And I said, well, Donovan, what's the life of the client work? And he said, thousands of dollars. And I said, well, what? Give me a number. He's like, well, close to 60 to 80,000 per client. Is that true? Is that about right for an escrow? That's what he told me. He bought a boat. He bought a brand new Lincoln. He bought a house. Now, how old do you think this individual is? 21. 21 years old. Now, why was he so successful? Because of the system. But he had something extra. He didn't have what sometimes we get, what Joe was talking about yesterday. When we get older, sometimes we get these little blocks that say, oh, you're too old. Your voice isn't good. Whatever it might be, I can't go speak because, I'm this or I'm that. He didn't have any of that. So he learned the system and went out and implemented immediately and got immediate results. Touch your heart and say, I want that. I want that. Yeah, you can have it. Don't let anything stop you.